right. We in this thing. We in this thing. We in this thing. Appreciate you guys and girls for following through, man. And we're gonna talk today, some Detroit Lions talk. And then I don't know, man. Tomorrow I might do some Piston. Then Saturday might be some Piston. Let some Lion come up, or let something else comes up. But yep. We're here today. We're gonna talk about Tracy Walker being a free agent. Got some words about that. Dominican Sue, according to Matthew Stafford's wife, hates Matthew Stafford, and they don't know why. They're acting like they don't know why. Orlovsky comments. I finally get around them sticking into the Detroit Lions. Face, you got to give me your social media, man, Benjamin, folks. So I can send it to you directly. I'm gonna stop putting it in the chat. But hold on. Gonna talk about Aaron Glenn, and Aaron Glenn might be leaving Detroit, and I would urge him not to take that New Orleans Saints job. We can start off there because it's a bad job. They almost $75 million over the cap. Yeah, you heard me right. The New Orleans Saints are almost $75 million over the projected. It's projected almost $75 million over the cap. So, hit the like button. So, if I'm Aaron Glenn, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I take that job. Now, Dennis Allen's also in the running for the job. He was with the Raiders, 2012-ish or whatever. He was with the Raiders, and he's the defensive coordinator, which the defense was superb. But some guys are just meant to be coordinators, and some guys are meant to be head coaches. And a lot of Patriots coordinators were just meant to be coordinators. And Dennis Allen, he ain't had a Patriot ties, but he just meant to be a coordinator. And you look, he played in the league too, practice squad. But if you look at his record. 2 full seasons with the the Oakland Raiders, not the Vegas Raiders. 2 seasons, and look at 4-12, and got fired after going 0-4 in 2014. Now, could he have learned some things from Sean Payton, like Dan Campbell said he had? And we still waiting on him to apply all of it. But he could have learned some things there. He definitely could have, but it's just to the point where, to be honest, it's a job that why would you want? $74 million over the cap. You don't have a quarterback. Now, okay, you $74 million over the cap. You got to figure out what you're gonna do with Alvin Kamara, and you got to find out what you're gonna do with Michael Thomas and all that stuff. So I mean, you just gonna go over there and get. So it's a bad job. What's going on, Benjamin Foe?
What up, though? You turned this on as soon as I got to the crib. As soon as I walked in.
Perfect time. It's just a bad job, honestly, bro. So you got to ask yourself, like, would you really want that job?
Which one?
The Saints job. They almost $75 million over the cap.
I would.
Almost $75 million over the cap. You don't have a quarterback. So if you're $75 million over the cap, not 5, not 10, not 20, not 30, they're $74 million over the cap.
You want to know why I would, though?
Go ahead. Spit.
They got a good culture, man. It's one of those teams that they gonna play hard regardless.
If you got enough people to take pay cuts and cut.
I mean, because people want to play in New Orleans. I mean, it's a destination city when you playing football, not basketball so much. But I mean, it's just a football state. They got a lot of love for their team. So I would definitely coach there. Yeah, you could definitely find a coach. No, they got an old boy on the contract.
Who?
I can't think of his name. The white, not Winston, but
Taysom Hill.
Yeah, then they just put him on the contract.
He always getting injured. You really want him as your quarterback?
I mean, how many games did they win this year? Before they went down.
Before Jameis went down, or overall?
Both of them, yeah.
I don't know. He always injured Taysom Hill. Hold on. They won like 7 overall, bro.
And you look at that division. Who didn't division? Carolina, Atlanta.
Tampa.
I mean, that's not just the. I'm not scared of that division at all.
But who you gonna have left? They were 9-8. They was above 500 last year.
That's what I'm saying. You can take that if you can get one of those dudes back. I mean, that's not a bad starting point.
Mm.
And then Tom Brady might be. We don't know where Tom Brady what he's gonna do.
No, but my thing is, you're right about that. But who? I mean, you got to admit if he walked away from that situation, Sean Payton, like, bruh, really? Like he retired and then basically said he not counting on. He said basically he gonna come back. They still own his rights, but I'm like, man,
Well, he might have got tired of that team. I mean, we've seen coaches that lead teams.
No quarterback, and you almost $100 million over the cap. He didn't want to deal with that. You know, he also is like the general manager too, so he gonna want a lot of power. People talking about him going to the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry were on the Dallas Cowboys.
You talking about Saints coach or which one called going to the Dallas Cowboys?
Yeah, you know, they talking about he might be going there. But Jerry won the Dallas Cowboys. That's why he won't go there. Sean Payton needs a lot of control. And when you go to Dallas, you know, Jerry control everything.
I mean, if you look at New Orleans the last few years, I mean, Drew Brees really was just clinging on to barely fucking playing. And they still were damn near playoff. I think I got put out by Minnesota, 2-3 years ago?
They always choking. That's another reason he probably left. He said Drew ain't walking back through that though. He said Drew ain't.
And it wasn't even his fault they choked last time. Well, yeah, it was his fault.
Yeah, it's always his fault. He lost to Kirk Cousins.
Taysom Hill was doing good. They took him out, put Drew Brees, and he threw an interception or something like that.
Man, it's always his fault. Honestly. Now it's had to be. He's just one of them fluky quarterbacks. Yeah, everybody talk about Stafford, but he got that one Super Bowl, and everybody just give him a pass.
I was never Drew Brees, man.
I like Drew Brees when he was in Purdue and all that. I ain't gonna lie, I liked him in Purdue. I did, and I think he's solid. But Eric Glenn going over there, I mean, that's cool. I really ain't got no issue with it. Go on, get your shine on. But they always giving guys like Aaron Glenn. I just leave it at them type of jobs.
Oh yeah,
the ones that nobody wants.
The jobs like the Pistons, the teams that
team, and he got to make so many decisions on defense, on offense. They gave so many bad damn contracts out.
How long is that for Kamara under contract?
I don't know. It depends on how it's structured, but I mean, you can move them. Then they dead money gonna go up. It's just
because I wonder can they draft a quarterback? I don't know what else.
They could. They definitely could draft a quarterback. Where they drafting that, it'd be plenty of them.
I mean, you never know. They might take Malik Willis or Matt Corral. A Pickett. What did they feel about him?
They might. But then you still sitting there like. You still sitting there, you still in their position though. You know what I'm saying? Like how much? I mean, when will they be back? You know what I'm saying? Like, what will you have? You know, baseball ain't got no cap. That's the thing about baseball. It ain't no cap. But the thing about baseball is hella parity though. Like you literally can come into baseball and you can spend some money and you can put it, you know, you can win. You can turn it around in 1 year in baseball. In football, nowhere near like that.
I mean, you said they were 9-8. That's not much of a turnaround.
But you got $75 million over the cap though.
Yeah.
They're about to blow it up. Andrew McKinney, salute.
Yeah, that's true.
He says the only way we let Walker go is if they draft. Well, my thing is this. That's okay. You want to start off with the Tracy Walker. My thing, y'all act like it's only one safety out there. It's two. It's two safeties out there. And the Detroit Lions got a bad habit of not finishing something. See what I'm saying? They had one good linebacker who won't surround him with a good defensive front and at least one other linebacker. There's 2 safeties out there. 2.
Shout out to that one that got burned by Cooper Kupp. That man got burned.
Antoine Winfield. Talking about the end?
I don't know what he was
Antoine, that was Antoine Winfield Jr.
I don't know what he was thinking.
That used to play for. So you talking about you need 2 safeties. You ain't going out there. It ain't like you when you go into nickel. It ain't like you taking a linebacker out and replacing with a corner. You go to dime. You take another linebacker out. You place him with a corner. It's gonna be 2 safeties on the field at all times. Unless you're playing goal line. A lot of times it's still at least 1 safety out there to cover the back or cover the tight end or whatever the situation may be. And people don't even run goal line no more unless they kneeling down. So my thing is, it's more than 1 safety out there. So you lose a safety, you take Hamilton. Where does that really put you at? Now you put a rookie out there. Do you draft 2 rookie safeties? They got a lot of picks. So you still got to feel that hole. Do you feel comfortable with Dean Marlowe starting? I'm not sure. Solid player. It's too important. Walker, Walker's is very important to people say, oh, no, don't sign him back. You don't even know what he wants. He's a starting caliber safety. If anything, he showed this year that he's a tackling machine. One thing you know about Walker, he could play in the box and he could do enough on the back end. All the times they was getting burnt this season, if it was versus the Baltimore Ravens, it wasn't him, it was Will Harris, his other starting compadre. You know what? He wasn't getting burnt like that this season. He was in the box making hella tackles. Y'all talking about that run game that they got fixed up during, for most part of the year to injuries kicked in. A lot of it was him. Coming into the box, stopping the run.
Say hello to my little friend.
Shout out to B. Taylor. I'm going to get you something, Benjamin Foe. I'm going to get you something. I got to think about it.
What's up, fellas? What's up, fellas?
What's going on?
Nothing much, man. Matthew Stafford going down this week.
All right.
But we didn't even get to that.
Yeah, we ain't even got to that yet. We talk about Walker.
Joking. I don't know. He out here dealing it. I can't hate on him.
Hey, man, the Bucks back end was just like, here, take it. We ready to go on vacation.
Man, you still barely won.
Man, you hurting me. I'm one of those.
Stafford don't put up no points. He don't like Stafford. Ain't one of them dudes that put a pedal to the metal.
It was like, did you not watch what he did versus Atlanta? Like, you can't just.
Who?
Remember what Tom Brady did versus Atlanta? Like, do you not remember that? Like,
bro, they kept giving them the ball back. But we'll get there. Let's finish talking about Mr. Walker. My thing is they talking about replacing Walker with Cal Hamilton, but you still gonna have Dean Marlowe and what's my man's name out there, and Will Harris. You got to give him a running mate. Detroit is good for partially fixing shit. They never fully fixed nothing except it was that defensive line they had and Fairley kept getting injured.
Hey, it's funny that you brought that up. Can I throw a curveball at y'all?
Mm-hmm.
What if I told you that Derek Stingley is an all-pro safety, not Kyle Hamilton? We know his ball skills are better. I mean, if he plays nickel and cornerback, playing back there as safety is a piece of cake. Everybody know that position is a piece of cake. Everybody know that.
That's what they're gonna have him doing, playing single high. Walker gonna be playing the box. Walker got enough ball and cover skills to play the back end.
Him and Stingley, though. I mean, people need to. Look into that.
I thought y'all wanted our boy to go to safety. Okuda. I thought that was y'all game plan.
But the thing about that, you can't really count on Okuda to go.
We put a flyer. I'm just trying to do something before he just gets disposed of. I don't know what else to do with Okuda. He's done at corner. As far as
at this point, when you take it with a top, was it number 3 pick?
But it was Brad Holmes' pick. Brad Holmes' pick.
You gotta try everything before you dispose of.
That's what I'm saying. You know, second round pick.
My thing, you want to know What Joe say? I want to know what we want to know. My thing is Walker is active in the box, very active. We know Kuda can tackle. He very and then he can cover too. So in today's world, your safety got to do everything. You know what I'm saying? The thing about Kyle Hamilton, what separates him from Stingley at the safety position is that he's 6'4". He's gonna be able to match up with Irv Smith and well, I don't know what's gonna be with the
Oh
Pack, but
yeah, his run stopping ability ain't no joke. His
so yeah,
ability to come up and stop the run is no joke. You know what I'm saying? You need
so
that at the next level too.
so him and Walker could be a great pair. I mean, if Walker going in there asking for like $10 million or something like
but
that,
that's
no.
what I'm pretty much saying. Like him and Walker are the same guy.
No, I don't think so.
But just
I don't think so.
Walker is a little bit more adjustable.
My thing is Kyle Hamilton. Like I said before,
more rangy, more faster.
I think
Tracy coming up.
I think he is. We'll see what he run, but his scout report said he will be an all-pro at corner. If he played corner, you set him out there, Kyle Hamilton will be an all-pro corner. One scout said his man cover skills is second to none in this draft. At any position, it'd be only second to Derek Stingley. So it's gonna depend on what he run, bro. That's just gonna be. That's just what's gonna be. Did he cut out or that was just me, Benjamin?
I think that was him.
All right, he cut out. Hold on, he cut out. He said it's deep. Go ahead, say it again. Say it again.
For real.
Will you cut out? Say it again.
I mean,
I don't know.
The talent is still there.
Can you hear us?
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Can you hear us?
Shit messed up my hold on.
He said this defense, he'll come back. This defense played above its talent. They can't get complacent. There are holes all over. It's not holes all over the defense.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna let you do that. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, he said ain't no holes all over this defense. This defense didn't play above its talent. It just didn't, bro. It's talent on that defense. The biggest hole in that defense was injury. I've been telling y'all that for years, bro. That the holes on the defense, it was the coordinator. It was Matt Patricia. That defense is very talented, bro. They were what they were. And when they get the guys back, they gonna be healthy. They gonna be even better. But yeah, it's not a whole bunch of holes. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. Like I said before, they do gotta find 2 middle linebackers that can come in and hold it down. They do need somebody off the edge. I'm not gonna disagree with that. They do need somebody off the edge. They do need a safety. But as far as like DEFCON 24, no, if they go up there to number 2 and they take Thibodeau or Hutchinson, that's going to improve everybody up front. And Zorky gonna come back better. You know what I'm saying? You find, one of the middle linebackers, and probably bring one in free agency right then and there. Only thing you don't have an issue in the front 7 is camaraderie. The only questions on the back end you got is
you can go ahead and move down there with the draft pick, right?
Well, you got a one in the back end too. So if you want to take Thibodeau and you like Thibodeau or Hutchinson, you're going to put him on the edge. Eventually, you get Romeo back. You got Julian. You got probably bring Charles Harris back. You good. If you go ahead and plug, a middle linebacker at the end of the first, you good. You got capital.
I think the Hutchinson hype done died down a little bit.
I don't know. The combine is where it's going. Right. Where you going to shine. Yeah,
combine is where it's everywhere it's at.
A lot of people kind of going
Fred in who? This is Fred who? You got
Fred Van Fleet, man. He coming to the Pistons, bro.
Man, please, man. I like Fred Van Fleet, man, but I'm tired of these tweeners, bro. Rodney Stuckey turned me off on combo guards, trying to turn them into point guard. But that's what the NBA is right now. I'm gonna get some Pistons talk. Saturday morning gonna be for Pistons as long as my schedule open. I'm gonna leave that for shout out to Kay Cunningham. He was like, he put Jokic in a blender. Ooh.
Yeah, man, that boy is a superstar.
The game. I see that shit. Jokic's like, man. Jokic is out there.
Superstar.
Jokic had to shake that nigga. Yeah.
Flat
I feel like
out, dog. It's a superstar, man. We got one.
Joe Louis Johnson, the hole we got his quarterback. That's the biggest hole overall because that's the most important position. But if they bring back Walker, I like guys that want to be in Detroit, bro. That's what I like. And I think what's so critical about Walker coming back is what happened with Aaron Glenn. He liked Aaron Glenn. So, like I said, about paying Marcus Williams to come here, I'm not a fan of. But Walker, like I said before, him and Hamilton, bro, I like Buda Baker, but I hope he good though. But Buda Baker like one of them Bob Sanders type of safeties that fill the hole and stuff of that nature. But yeah, if you talking about their holes overall, depth as a whole, quarterback as a whole, tight end might be a hole. Because Hawkinson, man, I mean, if they ain't gonna use them, you might as well flip them. Because they not really using Hawkinson like a $15 million tight end. That's what he gonna get paid after next season. It's gonna be the 15 ball. So, like I said before, like they got some guys to get traded, bro. Trey Flowers can get caught. Go ahead and take over. My mom calling. Let me see if she wants. Somebody take over.
All right. Yep. Yeah, man. I'm all with that. I'm with that. Going defense the first couple of picks. I'm with going a quarterback, Detroit. What do we do? So many options.
Yeah. You still Hutchinson crazy.
Hutchinson is still a werewolf. It's just I want to trade back more than anything, man. More than anything in this world. I want to trade back. It's a lot of good players here. It's a lot of good defensive backs and receivers. And we just so happen to need maybe another defensive back and a receiver. So
Which receiver you want? You want the one at was it Alabama? Well, now he's gonna go way too high.
I tell you, Garrett Wilson, Ohio
Where's
State.
Oh. How high is he gonna go?
He's gonna be the first wide taken off the board.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be from 7 through 12. I mean, that's just my estimation. From 7 through 12, he gone. Because that top 7 gonna be meat and potatoes, offensive lineman, defensive line, maybe one quarterback, maybe 2.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm still on that Jordan Davis wave. I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of people ain't gonna
Oh
like
man,
that.
no, it's beautiful. It just sounds too right, Ben. That's why I just can't see him doing that. That just sounds too right.
I seen a lot of people complaining, like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Like, man, the man look like a fucking monster.
And it's heaven for all the linebackers that play behind him. Oh, it's heaven for them. Oh man. This gentleman can take on 2 bodies.
Facts, like, you talking about the division we gonna be in with fucking what's his name from Green Bay? Not Rodgers, but the young dude.
Yeah, speaking of Green Bay, with Rodgers gone.
And you got Justin Fields and fucking Kirk Cousins. Come on, bro.
Right.
You got a field there with the boys.
Yeah, it's funny, man. It's within our reach, man. But Ben, it's just about that time every I bring it up every conversation, man. The Giants owner came out today say, hey man, we're not going for Deshaun Watson. So who could go after Deshaun Watson that has the assets?
This man, you really think we can get Deshaun Watson?
The Eagles were interested before their owner said that they were cool with Jalen Hurts after the playoff loss. Giants aren't interested. The Dolphins owner says he's not interested. These are the teams that had the bidding assets. They're no contest. So, I mean, here you have Deshaun Watson, all-pro quarterback, landing in your lap. Detroit, you never won nothing, and Aaron Rodgers is gone.
Well, we got to get rid of. We got to part ways to get them now.
All right, let me lay this out, BFO. Let me see if this makes sense, okay? I mean, they were talking about Dylan Decker before. Am I not mistaken?
I'm not sure, but I mean, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. I mean, because the other linemen were playing so well when he was gone, but when he came back, we did reach another level. But still, in this package, okay, the Texans could use another lineman. A left tackle, they hard to come by. Value right there. We'll give you the number 2 pick. We'll give you our first rounder next year. We'll give you our second rounder this year. And Decker for Deshaun Watson.
I don't know if that's enough, though. Maybe.
I mean, usually it wouldn't be enough, but this is the thing, Ben. This is a high potency pick. This is the number 2 overall pick. This isn't the Redskins or the Eagles back there. No. This is a high pick. This is a high pick. You can have just about anybody you want here.
Yeah, but I don't know if Hutchinson is just making you just be like, man, you know what? This is amazing.
But this is the thing. But they got the third pick after that. So they take that number 2 and 3 and get busy or trade back and get, you see what I'm saying? That pick has value. This ain't no sucker pick. This is the number 2 overall. And we're going to give you another first rounder, a second, and Taylor Decker. That's as good as you going to get.
I don't think they're going to trade Decker. I don't think they trade him. They just got out of maybe him, Hawkinson, Jamal Williams. They might try to trade Decker. High time. I don't think nobody take that contract. DeAndre Swift might be one of those guys. They could get a lot of picks out of some of the players they got. A lot of people get mad when I say trade Swift. I'm just like, bro, players don't get healthier throughout their career. If you can't take
he's disposable.
He is. A lot of people don't like saying that.
I mean, he's good, but he's a running back. He's disposable.
He's an injury-prone running back. They can't really run between the tackles. So they have a lot of capital, but it depends because you think more people do add Thibodeaux or Hutchinson. And Hutchinson, I think both of them mirror each other in different ways. I think Kayvon uses more speed to power, and that's always attractive. It's just that, his frame, even though they say him and Hutchinson weigh the same, I don't believe that. The proportion is different. They both had injury issues throughout their career. Hutchinson was injured his junior year, I believe it was, and Thibodeaux, whatever. But the thing about Thibodeaux is that he got that bend around the corner where he can get up under you, and he's faster. And I think the Jaguars are going to go with the tackle. So, Jaguars might move down and take the tackle too. So that'll be a competition that Detroit got. And if they do move down, looking at the draft order, they're going to try to move down with the Giants, who just obviously endorsed Daniel Jones, their quarterback. And I don't know how many people believe that, but they don't have cap space. Yeah, they don't have cap space though. Yeah, they don't have cap space, so they can't do nothing. That's another team who has no space. So you look at it. So I think Houston is probably going to be looking for a blindside protector. So really for a team to jump up, really Jacksonville may move down with Detroit. To be honest, if Detroit want to move up, because if you think about it, you really can't. Like, I don't know how my man's doing in New York with the kid that came out of Louisville, back time Batari, whatever. But Houston, the Jets can use an offensive tackle. Houston can use an offensive tackle on the Giants. So Evan Brown, I think his name is, he's not getting past 7. So the Giants got 2 picks. So Detroit probably won't take him, but Jacksonville to take him. So Jacksonville moved down. They really don't have no option unless Houston say we going somewhere else. You see what I'm saying? Because Houston need a left tackle probably. The Giants need a left tackle, probably the Jets, the Carolina. So, Evan Brown might become prestigious, bro, depending, how everything check out with interviews and medical. So, really, I think if Jacksonville take an edge rusher, that's in Detroit's benefit. Because if you look down at the below us, hold on, put on the screen. If you look down below, there are several teams there that obviously needs a tackle. You think about it, I'm just watching the Jets. I just watched Zach Wilson run for his life all season. Houston, I think they believe in Davis Mills. They're gonna give him a chance. They're gonna entrench at the left tackle. The Jets probably need a left tackle. Might move that Bakhtari kid, whatever his name is, to the right, or maybe Brownshaw right. The Giants obviously need a tackle. The Carolina Panthers, obviously they need a tackle. The Giants again, they probably need a tackle. Atlanta probably need a tackle. So Evan Brown is probably going to become the hot commodity, and probably a couple other offensive linemen. They're going to become the hot commodity, bro. And that's where Detroit is probably going to be able to move down and gather assets. So,
which is a beautiful thing.
Yeah. So if Thibodeaux blow the doors off the combine, or Hudson blow the doors off the combine, they're going to probably pair them with Josh Allen, and when Josh Allen, Miles Jack, and Thibodeaux or Hutchinson, that's going to be beautiful for Jacksonville. But Trevor Lawrence did throw 20-something interceptions. He did get sacked a bunch of times. They're going to go tackle, I believe. And they may move down to go tackle. But, for Detroit, They got a solid football team. What's holding them back from being a 9-8, 8-7, what is it, 8-9 type of team is the quarterback position. You're gonna get a quarterback, whatever happens to Coda. If you want to play safety because he can tackle well, there's going to be a transitional period. No matter where you move somebody from, if you move a corner, you talking about you predominantly going to play in the nickel. There's going to be a transitional thing. So when you look at overall, it's a solid football team. You can run the ball. You're gonna you got to figure out what you're going to do with high tie. So it's a good football team. But really, they got a holes in an inside linebacker, both positions. They can use another edge. They got issues at a safety, one of the safety position, might possibly both. And that's about it, because you look at the cornerback position, you got some guys that can move to safety other than Jeff Okuda. You got what's the dude from Syracuse? Melifanu. Go to safety.
Right.
So they got yeah, they're a good team. They're a good team, bro. It's just to the point where the biggest boost gonna come from from quarterback. And then I say the second biggest boost gonna come if you add somebody on the edge. And to be honest, if Thibodeau run well, bro, and his medicals check out, that's hard to pass up, because you compare the pairing with Harris, the pairing with, and then watching what the 49ers doing. They're winning football games with their front seven.
Man, what?
look at Tennessee. They won.
Man, I get jealous every time I see that team, bro.
So and you look at that team. Remember, they had to trade old boy to the Colts because they couldn't pay him. When did DeForest Buckner play with the Colts? And he over there moving mountains. So seeing what they doing in 49 and seeing what Tennessee was able to accomplish, holding a high-powered Cincinnati Bengals, who I'm picking to win this weekend, judge your mama. I did pick them to go Super Bowl, but I'm picking them because I think they're going to win. And seeing what they did up front, what Tennessee did with Cincinnati, that's kind of where you want to build your football team. The Detroit Lions are pretty good at corner. You know what I'm saying? You bring Walker back, their secondary is pretty good. If you eye Kyle Hamilton, great move, definitely. I think he's gonna give you a superstar talent. But if Thibodeau checks in, he physically good enough, you feel you could build him up. Pairing him with Romeo, pairing him with Harris, pairing him with Julian, I think it's too good to pass up. And then also, I think Anazor can hopefully show up next year with a cleaner bill of health. And I think it's hard to pass up. But then again, there are other pass rushers in this draft, bro. So I don't know how I can't really really say about what else there, but you got Ajabo. I mean the Lions got assets, bro. I would say that they got assets that people want. We had to talk about Hawkinson, so they got assets. Bro, and it's gonna be interesting. But if Thibodeau is the guy, bro, I would be mad. You got to match up with Quinn and what's the Khalil Mack. So, what if you're in this position next year somehow, some way, because you kept Goff? You might be in a position to book in with somebody even just as explosive. So, I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting draft, bro. I really do. I think it's gonna be a chess piece.
Where's the draft? Where's it?
April, was it 22nd? I'm probably see. Let me double check. But when the combine comes, we ain't even got to the Senior Bowl, the Shrine Bowl. It's April 28th through the 30th. So we ain't got through a lot of stuff. But I say this about Thibodeau, kind of watching some film of him. Him and Hutchinson is pretty much mirrors of each other. They are complete defensive end. You could play them on the front side. You could play them on the blind side. They can both stop the run. They both can get upfield. I think if Hutchinson was melanated, his athleticism wouldn't be a question. But Hutchinson burst to the quarterback is good. It really is. He's athletic. The way he able to get up under guys, he athletic as Thibodeau. But Thibodeau, we're gonna see. They 40 is gonna be interesting, but it's not 40 yards between you and the quarterback. It shouldn't be. But the way they both come off the edge and the way they be able to bend on the edge and they burst.
I'm not gonna lie though. I felt some kind of way when I seen what Utah did with him. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But you can say the same thing about Myles Garrett when Booker McFarland said he quit on plays.
Yeah.
You can't say that.
Yeah.
And Myles Garrett has been, he's been great. And then again, you know what? Why you can't really use that like that too? What he playing for? He probably protecting himself for the draft. You see what happened to Matt Carroll?
Yeah.
The world, Craig. Shit, not just the city, the world.
So yeah, you know, he got to feed his family too. So I wouldn't read too much into them Utah games, especially the second one. I wouldn't read too much into them. But he said, like you said, they're incomplete at multiple spots. The offense just need Mike Evans type of guaranteed. And I wouldn't say they need a Mike Evans type, bro. No, I think they need a number one receiver. That's simple as that. They need a number one receiver. Whoever that may be, however they are number one. Odell was number one in Giants, different. They need somebody, no matter how big, how short they are, they need somebody to be able to play on the outside and win. You can't just say the offense just need a receiver. Fuck no. They need a quarterback. That's the biggest need on this team. The quarterback costs this team more wins than any other position on the team. Any other position. So you can't just say Jared Goff is not a winner, bro. Well, he's a winner, but he's not talented. If you say, okay,
is your boy a winner now?
But look, you say, yeah, he winning for sure. But if you say we're gonna go all defense next year, right? It's gonna be the same thing it is this year. It's gonna be the same exact thing it is this year, bro. You can't. It don't work that way.
I think how many games we win this year?
3.
I think we get 6.
Bro. They was winning this nigga. Bro, do you remember the season? They was winning this nigga games, bro. Think about this for a minute, bro.
I think with another year under his belt,
bro,
get him a first.
Let me tell you this.
6 ain't a lot of games. We ain't talking like I said 9 or 10.
Let me say this, bro.
Then Aaron Rodgers might be gone too. So,
man, I'll tell you this, bro. They're gonna adjust to what Dan Campbell did, bro. They're gonna put people in the box. And the way the ball came out of Jared Goff's hand last year, he don't have an arm, bro. He don't have an arm. That's my problem. He don't have an arm to do it. He cost this team more wins than anybody, bro.
If you look at it like this, right? We beat Minnesota this year, right?
Bro, okay, I'll give you that. That's fine.
We beat Green Bay this year with their backup.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I don't see why we can't do it against Chicago. I mean,
think about this, bro. He lost the 49er game with the pick at halftime.
A really tough team.
I'm just saying they were 7-2. They started off shaky in the beginning. He lost that game. The Green Bay game in the second half, did he not lose it, bro? As soon as it started raining, the first one, as soon as it started raining, he couldn't throw the ball no more. Started off hot.
But Rodgers ain't gonna be on that field though.
Bro, all I'm saying is when it started raining, if Rodgers was on the field, when he was lighting Rodgers up on the other side of the field, he was lighting him up. He was lighting them up, bro. That's a fact.
I think defense alone can win this 5. Bro, I'm gonna say 5.
It ain't defense can't unless you take the ball away or you don't have a quarterback. People never talk about that with Trent Dilfer. The Ravens was able to take the ball away. That's why they won. You talking about the Ravens game?
I think we get the right pieces. I think we can do that.
I don't think so.
I'm not saying 8, 9. I'm not gonna say all that. I think if we won 3, we improved to 10. Yeah, I think we can go to 5.
I ain't saying much, bro. They gotta find that. If they don't find that guy, bro, I'm telling you, you can't keep relying. You can't rely on him. You can't wait till the last minute to rely on somebody, or you're gonna be stuck with him. You gotta find your guy. If it's a guy out there this year, or if it ain't out there this year, I ain't
heard any word of. I ain't heard there's a guy in this draft so far.
But last year they said it was plenty of guys.
That's what I'm saying. So
remember, everybody was going high. Everybody was trash. Look at Jimmy Garoppolo playing. Trey Lance couldn't beat out that guy. Trevor Lawrence went there through 25,000 picks.
Well, Jimmy G still gone though. They said he's still gone.
It is what it is, but he ain't stopping him this year. He ain't doing nothing this year. And Trey Lance wasn't good enough to beat that guy out. Zach Wilson still running for his life, and he in the off season. Justin Fields kept getting injured, crying on the sideline to Matt Nagy. Why did you did this to me? Mac Jones and Davis Mills was the 2 best rookie quarterbacks. And Mac Jones, went barely inside 10, top 15. Davis Mills went in the 3rd round. And they told us this year, going into this draft, the next year quarterback class, you got to do your homework for yourself. If somebody end up being a good quarterback out this class, and Brad Holmes pass him up, no matter if he missed it irrelevant, he gonna regret it. He said Cade made NBA history last night. I'm geeked off his performance. Yup. He said Texas got Larry Thompson. They did trade for him. They may need a right tackle. Both New York teams are need right tackles. Atlanta needs a quarterback for you. They still sticking with Matt Ryan next year. He said it should be nice to get Deshaun, but there's a high chance we need to go edge rusher, young quarterback Malik. I mean, it depends on Malik run like, bro. I'm gonna be interested by quarterbacks. They rise so fast, bro, and they fall so slow. Look at Matt Jones. Matt Jones had a terrible pro day. He didn't fall that fast at all. He fell really far. More quarterbacks top 10. I think more quarterbacks going top 10 than we think could be. If they don't separate themselves at the Senior Bowl, I don't know, or at the kind of combo, go for broke for Deshaun and say, yeah, I would go for broke for that. But then again, he gotta want to be here, bro. He gotta want to be here. He said Kyle Hamilton be more Jamal Adams than type of Darwin or Derwin James. I mean, yeah, he could play both. He could play both, bro. So he can be that aggressive guy, that box guy. It'd be interesting. Imagine Thibodeau runs the Ryan Payne's 40, a 4.91. I don't think he don't look like a 4 of that type. He to me like a 4.5 guy. It'd be interesting. Toxic World say, I don't need to speak on Kayvon. I'm an Oregon fan. I know what he can do. Been watching him since he was a freshman. What you think about him? Malik is there with our second and third pick. I don't know about that. I don't know. The Senior Bowl will reveal all. Or real some. And then Michigan play in a few. Man, who they play? I watched a little bit of the
We
Indiana.
lost last night to Illinois.
Y'all lost that game?
Yeah, for some reason we can't beat them at their crib. I don't know.
I know, I forgot that. I don't be watching college basketball like that. And I used to love college basketball. I don't know. I just don't catch it.
I can watch
Army. I seen them a little bit of them other Saturday. Do you think the previous Lions players look at Stafford differently like Sue? Okay, that's a great question. Apparently, that's a good segue. Apparently, Kelly Stafford says that and Dominic and Sue hate Stafford.
Karen.
And she doesn't.
Karen.
Is her name Karen? It's Kelly, nigga. I ain't gonna call her Karen. Her name is Kelly. I want her coming on my post like Darius Slay wife did.
Shout out to them, man.
Facebook.
My homeboy, they cool with him.
Yeah, he said something about I think it was about the Minnesota Scholar. He said something about leaving one year. I put something on Facebook and she jumped on my post.
Homeboy, he wanted my homeboy. He know he wanted to stay. He didn't want to leave.
Nah, he was saying like he wanted to leave, and I made a post. I'm like, she ain't even my friend. She came out like, where you come from? I had to check my privacy. So basically, Kelly, we got me calling her Karen. Kelly Stafford discusses her relationship with the Dominican Sue after penalty. She said, quote, I asked Matthew last. Apparently, she got a podcast, right? You know, like I said before, if you got a woman that's gonna play the background, like Savannah James, get you a woman like that. You got a woman that want to be all in the podcast. You got a mom like Zach Wilson that kind of want to be all famous and stuff. I remember Eli Apple mom wanted to be all famous. She still can call me though. They want to be all famous and stuff, bro. Like, privacy is essential. He said, quote, I asked Matthew last night. He was like, honestly, I don't know what happened. I didn't really know who tackled me, but I remember getting put in the ground and someone on me got him off me trying to get to the next play. And then Sue was in my face telling me he was going to F me up. Kelly said on her podcast the morning after with Kelly Stafford, like, bruh, like, man, I'm telling you, bro, like, bro, you really, like, everybody want to get in on the act. You got to know the player, like NFL player wise, be messy, bro.
Yeah, that's bedroom talk too. That's
hell yeah, that's like she probably like what happened. He probably got her permission for sure. I'm pretty sure he do. But he says she went on later to say, I'm trying to give some grace here and not get very upset about the massive man threatening my husband. But at the same time, are you kidding me? What are you doing? It's water under the bridge. Now, Matthew could care less. But I just want to point out one thing. The best way to say F you to someone without having to actually say it is to throw a dime right in their face at the zero all-out blitz, right as he's coming for you. And you throw it right as he hits you and hit Cooper Kupp right in his hands, and your kicker kicks the game-winning field goal. And she also went on, it didn't specify that in this article. But hold on, yeah, she said Kelly Stafford, the wife of Rams quarterback, commented on a fire exchange that took place between the quarterback and the Dominican Sue on Sunday, saying the Buccaneers star doesn't like him. And she also went on to say that they don't know why and Dominican Sue doesn't like him. Now, the thing about it is, Sue thought Stafford kicked him, but Stafford's leg just had like really popped up like that. But you got to ask yourself, like he said, did other Detroit Lions players feel like this about Matthew Stafford?
I mean, I only heard positive things about him from former players. So
Maybe that was just like maybe that was just like the overplay. But I mean, if you don't like Stafford, I
I mean, he
mean,
might have been just trying to rile himself up. I mean, it's an intense.
could be.
Football's intense. I got to find some motivation to. I look at you like the homie. I got to find some way to make me mad at you.
But no, but apparently she said they don't know why he don't like him. So apparently, not like you over a game, okay. Not liking you is like, it's like I never liked you. Like it wasn't just the way they made it sound, it just wasn't that play.
I don't know, maybe because that's her opinion. That might be his opinion. We don't know what Sue thinks. That's just what Stafford thinks.
So,
There's people that thought I didn't like them, but I was like, no, I don't dislike you. I just don't talk to you.
So I don't know. I don't know what if they don't dislike each other, did it stem from Detroit? I don't know, bro, because he got up because his leg did flare up, but I don't think he meant to kick him. He didn't mean to kick him. It really wasn't like a kick, but he could have been trying to get himself fired up. But like I said before, that locker room had no leadership, bro.
Yeah, of course not.
When they was there, him, Calvin, Sue, Stafford, he was paying all them dudes big money. They didn't have no leadership.
No excuse.
Say what you want to say about
playoff win.
Yeah, say what you said about Stafford. He wasn't a leader, bro. Later on, he becomes something like a little leader, but even like with Dan Orlovsky throwing it in our face, talking about, Detroit take this. You said he couldn't win. I'm just
Bro,
thinking like
I want to say, bro, I think Stafford uses him kind of like how LeBron has people in the media. Because Stafford doesn't talk much. I think he just uses him too.
That's how Aaron Rodgers come right on Pat McAfee show and talk all the time.
Yeah, because you never see Stafford in any kind of media, anything.
No, because when he started opening his mouth in Detroit, he sounded stupid.
Yeah, I think
he sounded. When people was ripping him, remember he was saying that he didn't like. He was playing bad, and people told him to get a quarterback guru, and he said, "I don't need no guru," and he kept playing bad.
And who came out and spoke about it? Damn, no.
Yeah, and then you just think about it. When he started talking Detroit, he started sounding like an idiot, bro. So he better off with his mouth shut. But it ain't like I said before, when you talk about the Orlovsky dynamic, they was supposed to be Tampa. I don't care what nobody say. Tampa was missing a right tackle. Antonio Brown, he did what he did. He's suing them now for defamation, which is funny to me. Chris Godwin, a number 2 receiver, went down. So what did you expect? People saying, well, they won the championship with the same defense last year. It's different when you can't put up points. When you could put up points, your defense play a lot better. They're able to front run.
What Cardinals had 3 points for like 2 quarters?
Yeah, but okay, we beat them.
Tampa Bay had 3 points for what? Two and that was it? The first quarter.
So when you able to put points up, you able to get up. The other defense is able to salivate because they know you're going to pass the ball. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They know they can pin their ears back and it won't be no running. Most teams are going to panic and throw the ball. So they got 3 first ballot Hall of Famers on defense. Jalen Ramsey, Von Miller, and Aaron Donald. And Aaron Donald might go down as one of the greatest top 5 defensive players of all time.
Yeah.
On offense, they got the best receiver in football, Cooper Kupp. Stafford plays a part in that. They got Odell Beckham, who's on it. When he's healthy and on, he won the 10 or 15 best receivers in football at this point. He got the best offensive mind and one of the best offensive minds. We got Sony Michel. They got Cam Akers who came back. So my thing is, bro, they got to remember when Vince Young said they had the dream team in Philly back in the day.
Yeah,
they got the dream team here. It's a fucking all Madden team. Excuse me.
I know this your boy, but this kind of reminds me of the Kevin Durant situation. You're doing what you're supposed to do. It's like, I'm not mad at you, but I'm not going to say, oh my God, look what you're doing. It's so amazing. Like, no, this is what you're supposed to do. It just is what it is.
It was. It's exactly what he's supposed to do.
And I think a lot of Stafford fans, they look at Stafford like he's the man over there. He's not the man over there. Like he left it in Detroit.
Jared Goff took a slightly less talented Rams team.
Oh yeah, by far
to the Super Bowl. Remember, because they didn't have Todd Gurley down the stretch. So I mean, what was the when they traded Von Miller? That cemented, and they got Odell Beckham. That cemented them as the favorites, bro.
I mean,
And he go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
And when I look at it, like, okay, it's like when Daniel says he's proving something to us, he's not proving anything. He said hasn't shown us he's the man. This isn't his team. When you watch that game, when they ended the game, they said Aaron Donald and the LA Rams are going to go face the 49ers. Like what are you hearing? He's not. He's showing he can't be the man, and that's not everybody can't be the man. That's not a bad thing. It's just not everybody. That's why you see NBA players like Damian Lillard. He will not leave Portland because he wants to do it as a man. It's just the way it is.
Another one, and another one, and another one, and another one.
Kelly checking bank for fortunes. I ain't mad at her. She's a nice looking woman though to have all them damn kids. So I bet these quarterbacks be better than last year. They underrated. This reminds me of 2008 draft. The passers would not perform, but the tackles would be elite. A combine would prove me right. James Smith. Jaleel Muhammad said he's a nasty D tackle. He don't like no quarterbacks. That's what I miss about him. Jordan Davis will be a Warren Sapp light. I don't think we saw the best at Georgia. I bet New Orleans or Philly. I don't know about Warren Sapp, bro. That's a terrible comparison. Because Warren Sapp is a twitchy 3 technique, undersized D tackles.
He looked twice as size as Warren Sapp.
And then I don't even know who I can compare him to because Aaron Donald, Warren Sapp, John Randall with athleticism, nigga. Imagine refrigerator out there running if he run anything sub 5'5", anything sub 5, man, he probably gonna go crack the top 10. Orlovsky's 11, never gonna listen to a dude who ran out of in the back of the end zone. Facts. He did. That boy said you can't keep running away. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm not, and I think you're right. He do use Orlovsky as his mouthpiece, but like he said, I told people in Detroit, I'm like, bro, what is he doing that he wasn't supposed to do?
My question is, what is he doing?
Yeah, he doing what he supposed to do. That's a super team, bro. That's a super team, bro. Like, let's not get it twisted. That's a super team, dude.
Like, you chose not to be the man. I mean, it is what it is. Like,
yeah,
when Peyton Manning went to Denver, it's like we don't hold that super highly. Like, oh, remember that legendary Peyton Manning when he went to Denver?
But he did legendary-ish in Denver though.
But you don't hold that. You don't hold that Super Bowl.
He don't because. But they didn't win a Super Bowl that year. He was the one that they actually won. They carried him because he couldn't throw the ball.
That's what I'm saying.
But the one before that, he had a legendary season, but people forget about it because he got blew out in the Super Bowl.
Talking about the Seattle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm saying, bro. Like I said, some of the KD when he won in Golden State, people it's kind of even he knew it in the back of his head. Like, yeah, I did it, but I wasn't the man.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, like if he went to Carolina and did this, bro.
Oh yeah,
he was at. I'd be like, yeah, Carolina didn't have a bad team neither. That's a team that just need a quarterback and McCaffrey to be healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like he went to like New York, or even if he went to the Giants and did what he supposed to be doing, that'd be impressive, bro. Even though they got a really good football team, they just don't have a quarterback. You know, if he went to Houston and did it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe if he would have picked up after Drew Brees in New Orleans, maybe he would have got more respect from. I mean, I respect what he's doing, bro, and I don't hate on what he's doing, dog. But to me, it's what they supposed to do. They got a super duper team. They got the dream team.
And see, let me say this, bro. What Joe Burrow has done, bro, like that is like, bro, he would get a statue in Detroit right now. Like for real, bro. That was Stafford with 9 sacks. There's no way in hell we win that game.
Yeah, his offensive coordinator was an idiot, though.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, bro, need to get his awareness up too, though. Some of them sacks, I was just like, bro, why are you running the opposite direction to take the sack? But yeah, man.
Let me read this. He said, "Big facts, LA." Hold on, I read this. Said okay. Maloney say, "Big facts, LA should have murked Tampa." Yeah, that should have been like, bro. When you look at it, I don't care what the book say. I told y'all that was for show money. People were clowning me on Facebook when I said LA had an all-star. They do. They got 3 first ballot Hall of Famers, in my opinion, on defense. That's a fact. 3: Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald, and Von Miller. And Leonard Floyd could be going to the Hall of Fame. Maybe he at least a Pro Bowler. And shout out to the old boy that went to Loyola on was it Derek Long Jr.? He went to Loyola. I used to go walk to that joint. Yeah, you know, he wants to show love, support the Cash App. I appreciate y'all. He said, give him his credit. Staff not no prime Brady, but he's an above average quarterback. I mean, I'm not taking credit away from
We're
Matthew
not
Stafford.
saying we're taking credit away from him. We're just saying he's winning, but not as a man. Just it is what it is, bro. He made that decision himself.
He picked where he wanted to go too.
Yeah.
He been throwing dimes, fella. Big game. No, he has not. He be in Detroit. He was throwing dimes when we was down, and he would bring us all the way back because there
Didn't he
wasn't no
have like
pressure to
3 fumbles in
win.
the New Orleans playoff game or something like that?
I don't know. And he would like, bro. You like, man. Look, man. People, y'all forget, bro.
How many
Like
downs did he go throw against Seattle when we didn't
I
fucking
said,
score?
yeah, man. He likes some of the games that when he come from behind and do his thing, it's like we be down and we weren't supposed to come back. You see what I'm saying? That's just my opinion.
Or maybe he just means in LA. In LA, then yeah, I can't deny that.
Yes, sir. Dude can't speak on the Lions fan. No fan. I think nobody said anything about Stafford. We didn't like the fact that the organization being cheap, firing Caldwell to bring Fat Matt and not having the run game. And that's a fact. And maybe part of not having the run game has something to do with Stafford and his preference to throw the football. Who knows? He said Jalil Muhammad having a few stars don't mean you automatically wins, like you mentioned the Philly, the dream team. But they got 3 first ballot Hall of Famers, bro. 3. Count them. 3. Ramsey, Donald, Miller. And you still got Floyd, who probably a perennial Pro Bowler for some years. That's you right. So it's always the trash quarterbacks that say the most when they get a mic. Facts. I make the best commentators and the best coaches. But I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I expected them to win the game last week.
Yeah, I did too. I was surprised it was that close at the end, to be honest with you.
Yep. But it was, but then again, I think the reason the game was close because Sean McVay didn't want Stafford to throw the game away with pick sixes. So they start running the ball and turning it over anyway. That's exactly why that game. He did not trust Stafford to close that game out.
To this day.
I'm interested to see what happened with the 49ers.
I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo, I said my upset of the week, man. I ain't saying lock it in like last week, but I just, I got that feeling. Dum, 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 dum. I got that feeling. I got that feeling that Joe Burrow's gonna.
Yeah.
I would love to see that, man.
He gonna fire Patrick Mahomes from his playoffs, and I know people sitting there like. That's just my prediction,
and boy.
bro.
You got people gonna be like, "Hey, look what he did that Stafford couldn't do."
I just got a feeling. I picked them to go to the Super Bowl, and I'm also shamelessly picked the Cowboys to make it, but I picked Cincinnati. I'm not picking Cincinnati over Kansas City because I think they won the Super Bowl. But that Week 17 game they played versus them, bro. I don't think they got an answer for Chase. And I think if T. Higgins can hold on to the ball, I just think they got a lot of firepower, bro. And the question is Cincinnati going to have the offensive they play caller? It's going to be close. But the question is if Cincinnati offensive coordinator going to see what he did last week. If you play your safeties deep, run the football. That's simple as that. Joe Mixon is a stud. Run the football. That'll protect your quarterback.
I don't think it was just that though, bro. If you go back and look, bro, a lot of those sacks were on Burrow, bro.
Man, bro, If you watch, I would say none of them was on Burrow. I would say this.
What?
I mean, one of the last sacks that they had, the coordinator he called, I think it was trips. It was 3 receivers or whatever it was. On 3rd and 3, he had a nigga go deep, another one go deep on the post, and a deep crossing route. On 3rd and 3, watch 3 of your receivers stretching the field. You know what I'm saying? If you go back and watch that game, bro, the offensive play caller was an idiot, bro. He getting sacked, and then look, hold on. His adjustment was he started leaving the tight end in, right? He still was getting sacked. You cannot. Their offense. That's what scared me about them from Kansas City. Their offense that's addicted to going vertical, right? Mm-hmm. Then they made a little adjustment where they start calling like an RPO or automatic quick hit to Chase. My thing is, bro.
Jay.
My thing is this. If I'm 3rd and 3, I'm gonna go whatever it was. If it was 2 receivers to the right, a tight end to my left, or 2 receivers to the left, whatever, and they flooding deep zone, I'm not doing that. If anything, I'm a max protect. I'm gonna have the tight end protect. I'm gonna have the running back block and go out on release. I'm gonna probably have the middle guy go on a drag or a real shallow crossing route. I'm probably gonna have the other receiver go to the stick, go a little bit far behind the sticks and run a dig. And if I got a guy going deep, it's gonna be him coming deep and coming back on the comeback. I'm not gonna send everybody deep. They offensive coordinator. If I really was able to get my hand on the film, I could show you. People say, well, why Burrow holding the ball? This dude is calling vertical stuff, knowing his quarterback getting killed.
Okay, now I hear you. Now, when you watch a Burrow, bro, I want you to go back and watch. There's a lot of times where it's 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5
Can I ask
seconds.
you a question?
And he just sits there. And
I have a question.
And then
if everybody going deep, what else can I do, bro?
Okay, but let me say this. Sometimes you have to say, you know what? I have to use my legs. You can't just sit there every single. I think he used his legs maybe. I want to be generous and say twice.
Can I ask you something? Like they had gap discipline too, bro. And if that's the case, let's get them on a bootleg. Let's move the pocket. So they didn't do anything to slow the pass rush down. And then when they came out of halftime, they started running the football with success. Then he started going back calling deep plays.
And then I also want you to go back, bro, and watch. I think he took them out of field goal range.
Bro, I'm telling you, if you watch the offensive coordinator, he calling shit down the field. Oh, it was a 3rd and short. He called three.
But you don't. That doesn't mean you have to run backwards,
bro. At the end of the day, you can't run if they setting the edge, and you can't run if they got gap discipline, bro.
I'm saying if you realize, okay, I got to take this sack. A lot of times, Burrow would just say, no, I got to force a play, and he'll. It was one play. I think he went back like 15 yards almost, bro.
But if they calling shit down the field and he's still in the pocket, he can't throw it away.
I'm saying take.
No, I'm just saying
if you're right there, you could take the sack. Why would you just?
You could.
You can't force a play every time.
Who want to get hit? Who want to get hit in the cold? I promise you.
He got hit regardless.
If you watch that game, that is 100%. That's 99% on the offensive play. Whoever the play caller is, he is an idiot.
I'm not saying it's not.
And then they was begging. They was begging for a draw. The way that pass rush got up the field,
Joe Burrow took them out of field goal range like 3 times.
Bro, if it's 3rd and 3, and you calling 3 pass catchers to go vertical, what can he do?
Now, see right there, you just said that, right? So if I realize ain't nobody open, why am I going run back?
You can't throw the ball from the pocket away, but you have to throw it towards somebody. So he couldn't. They gap discipline was so good in Tennessee, bro. And the right guard for Cincinnati was terrible.
And I feel what you're saying, though.
I'm telling you, it was not on that man, bro. That he got killed. I promise you.
Let me say this.
It was not his fault.
Take them out of field goal range 3 times this game, you're not winning.
But at the end of the day, that team don't have the defense that Tennessee got, bro.
And guess what? They're gonna put up them points though. So
and they don't have the back end. They don't have the back end. I'm telling you, people think they're gonna go out there and put up 40. Bro, what was the score? Can you look up the score they played last time, bro?
I wasn't that high, but yeah.
Look it up. Look it up for me. It's gonna be good weather too. You might be right. It's gonna be good weather. I promise you, bro. Cincinnati can win this game.
Oh, I'm not saying they can't.
Comfortably. Especially if Honey Badger, they don't have no defense, bro. None. If Cincinnati run the ball, bro, they're going to win this game. I'm not going point for point with them. That's where Buffalo keeps losing to them.
I'm just saying, if you allow their defense to let you set them up for and you taking away your own points, you're not going to
man, Cincinnati, Kansas City don't nowhere near have the talent in the front or the back end of Tennessee got. That's a fact.
Because you can't
leave. What you talking about too? What you missing is Cincinnati defense play.
Okay, well, let's say this. They gave up 9 sacks. You tell me Kansas City can't get 4?
No. Maybe Chris Jones can. Maybe Chris Jones can get 4.
But you got
to understand is the back end work with the front and the front work with the back. Bruh. They got an all-pro and Kevin Banyard in the back end. They got Janoris Jenkins on the back end. Dog, Kansas City, If Tyrod Honey Badger don't play, yeah, I can hear you. If he don't play, bro, I'm telling you, all Cincinnati got to do.
He most likely gonna play, bro. They gonna get that money.
All they got to do is run the ball. Kansas City is gonna eliminate the big play. That's what they said. They're gonna just run the ball. Shoot, that's why the Buffalo can't beat them, bro. You gotta use.
We know Cheetah can make a big play though, regardless of.
I'm not even worried about them. I'm not even worried about Cuz. I'm gonna bracket Travis Kelce. I'm gonna keep somebody, or I'm gonna keep somebody over the top on Tyreek Hill side. I'm gonna do what everybody been doing all year, right? And you gotta remember too, Buffalo didn't have their best cornerback in Tre'Davious White. I'm gonna take him away, and I'm gonna tell Patrick Mahomes.
The last score was 31-34.
Okay, I'm gonna tell Patrick Mahomes, chop me up for 22 plays. Chop me up. I'm not giving them nothing big. I'm a bracket. I'm
allowed 4 sacks last time they played.
That's fine. And they was a fully healthy team. I would bracket Travis Kelce, bro. My thing, when he get off the line, I have somebody come and smack him dead in his mouth to reroute him.
Mm-hmm.
I would take him out the game. I would say Prinkle, or Crinkles, or whatever his name is, Hardman, they gotta beat me. And what I'm my offensive game plan to be, I would slow it down. I would run the ball. If they go too high shot, I would run draws, delays, powers, tosses. I will run, and I would chop that clock up. If I get 3 or 7 every time, that's a plus. I'm gonna make Mahomes chop the field. That's what Detroit did. If the Lions could do it, Cincinnati could do it. If you make them go to field, you take away the big stuff. We'll take
away the big stuff, bro. But we seen Cheetah just make a play last week.
Bro, just don't let them get past you, bro. That defense.
That's easier said than done.
No, you don't let it, bro. You keep somebody. He has not been a factor all the time they were struggling. He was not a factor, bro.
You don't gotta be a factor all the time.
Yes, you do. Right look.
And I'm watching this game right now, bro. The one on Kansas City and Bengals, the last time they played, Joe Burrow put himself right out of field goal range.
That is what it is. Oh, that team is not unbeatable, bro. They the same team that have flaws.
I feel you.
All you gotta do is keep them in front of you and tackle. That's it.
Man, yeah, that's everything.
Bro, they not unbeatable, bro. Buffalo wanted to go point for point with them, bro. They not super beatable, bro. All you gotta do is get enough pass rush up front. Play deep, wrap up. I will make Kelce a non-factor. I'm not worried about Tyreek Hill. I'm really not. I'm gonna keep somebody over the top. I'm gonna make them make the adjustment and make him run routes. That's what I'm gonna take anything he get vertically gone. I'm gonna take that away. If he catching and go the distance, I shake his hand. But my emphasis this week for them will be we're gonna wrap up, and they're a good defense, bro. Once you make Kansas City one-dimensional, bro.
Well, yeah, you gotta be good defense. You let your quarterback get sacked 9 times to still win,
bro. It don't even matter, bro. I'm telling you, it don't even matter. The offensive coordinator whoever called the plays is an idiot, bro. You gotta really watch what he was doing. But this, bro, they got nothing on Tennessee.
I'm not saying you're
wrong.
I'm just saying you can't be out there leaving points on the board, though.
It is what it is. Kansas City not tough. I promise you, they not tough, bro. They make these niggas be out something they not. They the same.
Can't do that against any team. You can't do that against
They're the same team with holes. I promise you, they the same team they was. They didn't make no funky adjustments on defense. Get out there as Kansas City and shock the world. Get out there with 2 or 3 tight ends and make them match up and run it down their throat. They not gonna stop you, bro. Get it up. Get down there. Do what Detroit did. Do what teams did early this year. Make them defend. Make them stop the run. Make them stop the run, and they cannot stop Jamar Chase. I'm telling you. They can't stop their receivers. Go heavy. Spread them out. Right, bro, watch what I tell you. And how you beat Patrick Mahomes, you make him go to a second read. Take his baby Binky away. Bracket Travis Kelce. Hit him off the line. Hurt him. Do whatever you got to do. Take him away, and I guarantee you he going to give you the ball. And when he don't got his first read, he gonna look deep. He gonna force it. I promise you.
Yeah,
he gonna force it. It's a fact.
Make a miraculous play.
No, he's not. He gonna force it, bro. He gonna look for Kelce, and he gonna lose his. He might run on you. Make sure you hit him, bro. I mean, they bro. The Rams should have fun with the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I'm not in Detroit, but He said Nick Bosa gonna be in the face of that Rams backup left tackle did pretty good. Jimmy G plays high. Least in the 49ers win. Stafford and them gonna win that easy. Stafford, def not the MJ on the team. That would be Donald, Ramsey, and Miller. My brand on Cincinnati for the upset. Rams would meet them there. I don't see why anybody surprised at San Francisco. They had one bad year since Super Bowl due to injuries, and they have had Green Bay's number. I think you meant to say Rams, Chiefs 2-pick parlay. And I'm telling y'all, bro, that Cincinnati defense is underrated, bro. Then they're gonna bring back Sue to LA and have Sean Payton as offensive coordinator. Payton ain't gonna be nobody's gonna be no offensive coordinator. Nobody, bro. He too talented. Ali, what's going on, brother? It's a Chief -7. Listen, okay, you want to say easy money? Ain't gonna be no easy money, bro. Josh Allen should win MVP. Imagine
The
Buffalo
Titans
without
easy
him.
money last week, wasn't
I told you. I ain't say it was easy money. I picked Cincinnati. I was right.
No, that picked Cincinnati to do.
I picked Cincinnati. I was right. I picked Cincinnati. I was right. Cincinnati gonna hopefully they prove me right this weekend. I just see it. I just see it. I don't know why they probably gonna get blew out. I had to eat my crow, but man, as long as Joe Burrow ain't got messed up in them 20,000 sacks he got hit with last year. Real talk. But like I said before, bro, Kansas City, the same team with Hogs. You play them just like the Cleveland played them week 1. You know, as soon as Travis Kelce come off the line, you come out, wham his ass. Redirect him. You take him away, bro. Him and Tyreek Hill can't beat you, bro. And if Pringle and Clyde Edwards, Jair, and what's the other dude name? And Harmon, they beat you. You shake their hand. That's how you beat teams, bro. That's how you beat them. You make the best player. You make the number 3, 2, 3, or you make the 3, 4, 5th options beat you. That's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? You take away the number 1, 2 options. You see if they beat you, just shake their hand. Like Gabriel Davis, he had a great game versus Kansas City.
That game in Arrowhead, right?
You know, yeah, it's an Arrowhead. It's gonna be kind of warm for that time of year too. So you might get a 40-50 shootout. But like I said before, Patrick Mahomes will give you the ball. He will. You just gotta take it. Cincinnati can do this, bro. They can do it.
I'm not down.
They can do it, but they probably not. They probably
I think it's possible they can win, but I just think you can't be just giving up points out there.
Neither can them. Because they match up with them pretty well offensively. Kansas City got a better line though. They got a better line, but Joe Burrow should go out there if he take care of the ball. They got a chance. I would just run the ball. I'm not gonna try to outscore Kansas City, bro. That's suicide.
I mean, it worked last time. So.
That's suicide. You don't lead that chance. Once you start running the ball, taking the play clock down to 0, that take the crowd out of it. My game plan would be run. I'll have a lot of screens. I would have a lot of runs. I'll have slams, whams, power O's, power L's. I'll come out full. I would literally run the ball. And then I play action off of that. And I would just take advantage. Kansas City, good football team. But this year, the Bills lost because they tried to have a shootout with Kansas City. And you can't do that, bro. No matter how good Josh Allen is, you can't have a shootout with them dudes, bro. Can't have a shootout, bro. That's like having a shootout with somebody, a great Western shooter, bro. Can't have that, bro. But like I said before, it is what it is. My picks are the Chiefs and oh my God. Yeah, I told you I got the Bengals and the Rams to meet in the Super Bowl. I hope it's the 49ers, though. But the Bucks and Todd Bowles laid the blueprint out to beat Kansas City. They did. He said, I don't think Cincinnati has a defense line. You are a couple of things. They play away. Can't see everybody don't have the personnel. I think they got enough deep. They got enough to stop the run. They don't probably have that number 1 pass rusher. But that white boy pretty good. And that defensive tackle pretty good. So, like I said before, as long as you don't let them run on you, you ain't got to worry about, you got to collapse the pocket on Patrick Mahomes. But we seen Tampa do it last year, and Mahomes still was dropping dimes. Number 1 objective, you always got the pass, but this game, gap discipline, keep them in the pocket, take away Kelce, keep somebody over the top of Tyreek Hill, and you got to come down and tackle, bro. That's the one thing about Kansas City. They get a lot of yak. You got to come down and tackle, man. So it's going to be an interesting game. Cincinnati should be favored, but Kansas City should be favored, but it's going to be interesting. But let me get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. Peace.